Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a kitting up. I'm going to be kitting up the bird edition of this paint gem set here. So this has 16 pictures there. I'm not sure how much you can tell from the little teeny tiny little thumbnails on there. But this is from Paint Gem. I did get this as a PR package and it's $39.90 on the website. Let's see, these are partial drills with poured glue, and there's 37 colors, and these are square. There is DMC number, and I'm kitting this up on March 5, 2023. So I think you would have seen the unboxing of this already. Assuming my plans of when I'm posting videos happens, you would have seen the unboxing of this already. I decided not to show the finish with the unboxing just because I wasn't sure how fast I'd be able to like put these in because I'm working on a lot of other diamond paintings. Yeah. So in case you wanted to see what these look like, so there's a bird. Well, there's a bird. Well, this is the bird edition. I was hoping they're all birds. Let's see. This one is the parrot. There's the owl. This is the Christmas robin. This one, what's this one? This one is the titbird. Flamingo. Peacock. This is the toucan, I think. Yep, a toucan. Penguin. I don't know. What is this one? This is the Mandarin duck. There's it's just a pigeon. I think it looks like a dove. Are doves pigeons? I don't know. Swan here. Here is, what is this called? A crane bird. There. Hummingbird. My first diamond painting, FYI, was a hummingbird. My very, very first diamond painting. The thing that started it all was in 2020, I got a hummingbird diamond painting from Amazon. It was really tiny. It didn't have the best rendering. So I was like, huh. But I still enjoyed it, so I kept going. And what, 3 years later, I'm still doing these. It's not yet 3, but almost 3 years later, I'm still diamond painting. So here's an eagle. This one is this one. This one's a pheasant. Here is the pelican, and I think this was what I started with, the parrot, right? So they do actually have little numbers on the bottom here. I wonder if they're in order. So like, let's see, if I find number 1, is that the first thing in there? Yep, a penguin. So, and in 16, no, but 16 is not the crane bird. It's this Mandarin duck. So nope, the numbers on the bottom do not have any correlation to the order of the things on the back of the box. I do like that these were cut a little bit bigger than my previous. When I did the houseplant edition, I was kind of disappointed where some of them were cut too small. And then if you were going to put it in by a 4x6 frame, it wouldn't fit. So I do like that these seem to be cut a little bit nicer than my previous set. So there you go. And I'm going to use this drawer case system. If you saw my last Paint Gem kitting up, I did use the same thing. It just worked out really well with these having 38 bottles. And I have 37 colors here. It just was like, okay, I'll put it in here. The one thing I wish is this case was just a tiny bit wider so I could have actually fit this in there, but it's not. It's okay. And then and all the symbols are letters, it looks like, with a few symbols, but they are not in alphabetical order or DMC order. They seem to be in color of like color. They're in color order. I don't think I've seen other diamond painting companies have their legend in color order. I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm just like, no. I wonder if Paint Gem is gonna make like bigger diamond paintings. It's just like one big diamond painting or something. I mean, I do like these. They're simple. I do kind of wish that they weren't partials. For whatever reason, I would rather diamond paint all the white background because I'm crazy. I want to diamond paint the white background. I do wish that they weren't partials. Sure, we'll have tons and tons of 5200, but I guess I could diamond, like if I went, I would have to do it before I diamond painted it. If I went and added some glue to the whole thing, I could probably diamond paint the whole thing with like some of my white spare drills. Do I have that many white squares? 5200, but I would have to use the resin drills. If I were to do that, I would probably just go on AliExpress and buy like a whole large amount of 5200 resin drills. If I were to do that. You know what? I probably should do that. I know I have a whole bunch of, what do you call that? My cross stitch pattern, my mini cross stitch patterns. A lot of them, because cross stitch, a lot of cross stitch are just like partially cross stitch, because then you don't cross stitch the background, so there's just a whole white background. I'm pondering if I should just buy on AliExpress like a large quantity of 5200, just like, but I would have to buy the resin ones, because if you buy just one color off of AliExpress, it's actually pretty cheap. It's when you're buying like the multiple colors that starts getting more expensive. But yeah, if you buy like a bulk amount of one color, it's usually not that expensive. Okay, and then going to cut this here. So this bird edition must be the 27th, because I'm wondering if that's what the mini 27 on there. I'm wondering if that means that there's been 27 versions of these mini diamond paintings. So I'm just taking this bird edition here. I'm just gonna put it here so that I know what's in here. This is just the plastic case there, and then I just put some washi tape just to make it pretty. And I figure if ever I put a label on there that's not removable, then I'll remove the washi tape too. So let's see. It does look like it's in order. My previous one was similar to this. Seems like just putting labels on just takes a long time. Looks like it might be a lot of gray. And I can see myself, I see some static, so I do have a bunch of cut up dryer sheets here. There. You could also just breathe into it. That's what I was doing. But I was like, I have a whole bunch of cut up dryer sheets. Let's use up my cut up dryer sheets. I think I might just take this all out. Take it out carefully since they're nicely in order. So then I could use this to put my bags in. Seems like there's some rogue drills in here. This is my trash drills, and since you see me kit down, I do keep my drills, but I have done so many diamond paintings that this is just like trash drills that, you know, for whatever reason, like that, I had some random colors somewhere, or the drills that are just imperfect and you don't want to use them. But most of those, I think, are not necessarily that they're imperfect. I think most of those are just like random colors that are in another bag, or you just see it on your table. You're like, I don't know where this is from. I do tend to, when I pour my drills back into my containers from my tray, I do tend to splash a couple of them onto my table. So I'm not surprised that I randomly find drills on my table that I'm like, I don't even know when I put this, which diamond painting this is from. I contemplated just kitting up one of these, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna kit up both. I'll take my time to do them so that I could enjoy it. And I might feel like doing, so like last week I did the, well, it was just a couple minutes ago for me, but for you last week, or maybe the previous week in case I preempt this one and put something else. But I had kitted up the Ocean edition. And I think I'm going to do the Ocean edition first because it's just more colorful. I did think of getting the mandala, but then I was like, I do those like coasters that are mandalas. So I was like, I want these ones with the, I like these ones where it seems like it would be just harder to chart. I don't know. I'm like, these seem like they would be harder to chart. Let's do those. Oh. 907. So there's some static in that one. Some dryer sheets here. Okay. 3819. Just a few of these. See, now I'm thinking of buying a whole big bag of 5200. It'll take ages to get here. But if I just buy a massive bag of resin 5200. I'm sure I have plenty of 5200, they're just not resin, but I want to buy the resin since these are resin and to have similar ones. Just to have similar ones, I should buy a massive amount of white resin. I do think I have a whole bunch of white resin ABs, but you know, you don't want to have the background be all AB. It's just too blingy. And if you're new to diamond paintings, ABs are the ones that have, I don't know, depending on what type of diamond paintings you have, A lot of the premium diamond painting companies come with AB drills. And they're the ones that have just kind of like this coating on it, and it kind of gives it a, I think it kind of gives it more of a metallic-y look. And it just shines a little bit differently. $8.98. So because I did this, yeah, no, I haven't kitted up in a while. So, well, prior to the one I just did right before this one, it's a good thing. I've been getting more of my already kitted up diamond paintings done. You know, where you think you could actually diamond paint much faster than you really do. And I think I actually diamond paint a lot, and I think I diamond paint pretty quickly. But I overestimate my capability. My overestimate maybe I overestimate or underestimate how much time things will take to do. And then sometimes you just kind of you run out of a mood doing one thing, and then you're like, I need to do something else. I think that's why there's a lot of serial starters where they have a whole bunch of whips in progress but no finishes, is because I can see it. I'm doing it too. Like, I wasn't a serial starter until like more recently, because I used to, my serial starting before was me working on 3 projects at the same time. Now I have a couple where it's like I stop doing it for whatever reason, and I go work on something else, and then I do another one, and then I might finish that one, and then I go start something else, and then there's that one that I had stopped doing for whatever reason, like I just took a break from it, and then like 5 months later I go back to it. Like, there's this one diamond painting that I put in a whip and chat last year. I think the last time I worked on it was last June, maybe. It's my Crystal Canvas Art Designs coloring book image, where it's not charted, and I'm just, and it's, all of it is just black and white. So it's just white and then black for the outline. And I'm using my spare crystal rhinestones for it. And for whatever reason, after June, I just have not gone back to it. I thought like for, I think, like maybe a whip and chat from maybe 3 weeks ago, I thought of going back to that one, and then I was like, let's go work on something else. So I think I just need to, I think what I should do is, for my whip and chats, instead of like doing what I'm currently working on, I should use it as an opportunity to work on things that I've stopped working on for a while, and use my whip and chats as my way of working on it, as opposed to working on my current project. Maybe. Will I get more of my older projects done if I do it that way? I mean, my whip and chats, I could only diamond paint so much in a whip and chat. I also seem to diamond paint slower in a whip and chat, I think. But yeah, I think there's a couple projects I have that are half, 2/3, 1/4 done, that I just have not gone back to for whatever reason. And I'm like, how do I get them done? I'm sure there's several of us who have a couple whips. I don't consider them whips until I started them. So I might have a whole bunch of things kitted up, but until I start it, it's just something that I kitted up. So, which I actually do have a good amount of things kitted up. But yeah, the whole reason I didn't get anything up for a while was because I was trying to work more on these things, these other diamond paintings that have been set up for a while, or maybe started, and for whatever reason, I just hadn't started it. Like, I have, where was it from? Oh, I had a diamond painting that I got from Mindfulness Diamond Painting that I kitted it up. I recorded the unboxing. I kitted it up. I have not shown the unboxing because I was going to show the unboxing with the finish. And I haven't started it yet, and the company and the company closed down. So I was like, "Oh, I spent so long not doing this one." And meanwhile, it's been so long that the company closed down. Oops. I still haven't kitted up. I'll get to it one day. And then I just recorded it today. I was recording a unboxing video for Crafties, and I just had gotten, the Crafties diamond painting just got, well, you know, this video is going to be in the future, but I only just got it like the week before I recorded it, the video, so it wasn't like I've had it for a while. But I noticed that I couldn't find the diamond painting on their website, and then I also noticed that I couldn't find any picture from that artist on their website. So I'm wondering if in the middle of me asking for that one and it shipping to me and me getting it and making the video, the artist decided to not be with that group anymore, or maybe not sell any more diamond paintings. I don't know. Maybe another company was offering them a better deal. I don't know. I guess I'll find out if I see the pictures from that artist show up in a different website. I wonder if there's like a battle for artists now, like awesome artists that will make good diamond paintings. I wonder how much effort there is to. I don't know. I don't have any company. I don't plan to ever make a diamond painting company. That sounds like too much effort. But I wonder how easy or hard it is to get these artists. Because, you know, you have like, some artists have like exclusivity contracts. Like I remember I have 2 Chuck Pinsons from Dreamer Designs that are not available anymore because at some point I think Diamond Art Club had like an exclusive contract for Chuck Pinson in the US. And then like there's certain diamond paintings that you can't buy from like another country because they're exclusive for a certain country but not another country or something. I wonder what's the point of doing the exclusivity. Is it because I'm on the, I don't know how great that is, because what if, you know, what one company chooses is just a different picture than that other company, and I don't know. But I don't know anything about all of that. I was going to do, I had because I have a Chuck Pinson actually kitted up. I was going to diamond paint it during the next Chuck Along, but I for whatever reason I thought the Chuck Along was in like May. It's actually March. And well, yeah. Now I was like, I don't have time. I have too many projects I'm working on right now, so. I think I just won't join the Chuck Along. I'll just diamond paint it when I want to diamond paint it. It's not like I officially joined these events anyway. I always just kind of figure out what diamond painting to do inspired by these events. But yeah, I was like, nope, March is not going to work for me. I'm working on too many things. So yeah. But I don't know why I thought it was May. Maybe because both starts with M. But I think the next one, like I think the next Chuck Along is in, I think they do September or they do November. And I think it coincides with like Drills and Chills. I do a lot of fall diamond paintings. So then I was like, no, like October, I think was September or October or whatever, was not a good timing for the Chuck Along for me either. So yeah, I think I'll just do it whenever, just do it when I get to it. Maybe I won't find a really awesome fall diamond painting to do, because I think last year I was like, ooh, I think I got messed up because I was doing the autumn, what was it called? It was from Dreamer Designs, one of those Ellen Gianna ones. It was an autumn well wishes, that's what it was called. And I had just gotten it, and then I was like, oh, I have to diamond paint this, and hence why I didn't end up doing my Chuck Pinson one. Because I was like, I have to do this one. Yeah, the shiny new ones distract you. And I could only do, like, those big ones, like the 60 by 80s, take forever, so I kudos to the folks that can do multiple of those in a month. I don't know how you do it, other than maybe you just have more time than I do. Curse the stupid full-time job that puts the roof over my head. Yeah, I need the full-time job. I want to be able to have a roof over my head, space to put my diamond paintings, and you know, the food, utilities, all that stuff. Need that full-time job. There's a lot of stray drills on this one. What am I on? 605. Just making sure I'm still. I swear, whenever I see like Add More Zest kit one of these up, she seems to get way more static than I do. And now I'm jinxing myself. The next time I get one of these, it's gonna be like crazy staticky. But I was like, you know, it doesn't seem that bad. Maybe it's just less humid, even more unhumid. I don't know, wait, what's the word? Even less humid, like even, yeah. The humidity in the UK must be like even worse, lower than what I currently have in Washington State. It has been snowing a lot this year though. It just snowed, and then it snowed again, and then it snowed. It like previous years, it was just happened. The snow was happening just maybe once in the year, and then nothing again the following year. I mean, the following for the rest of the year. So now I'm just gonna put it in numerical and alphabetical order. 7, 9. Those are symbols. Let's take out the symbols. There. Here's A. E, F, G, H. W. Here's B. Or C. C. D, E, F, G, H, H. Where's I? I, J, K, L, M, N, symbol. I see a Q. I don't see an O. Oh, no, here's O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then here's 1, 2. Then I think I'll just put the last one that I had kitted up, my last paint gem I had kitted up, I put the numbers first. And I didn't do it for this one for whatever reason. All right, so there is that one kitted up. So who knows, you might see this before the ocean set instead of the bird one. Yeah, these bird ones are really cute. I really like the bird pictures too. But yeah, there it is, kitted up here. So that's all I have for today. So thank you very much for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye.